Hello friends, this video on matter and magnetism part 4 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till part 3 before going ahead with part 4. Let us discuss a very important concept. Why is it that a current loop is treated as a magnetic dipole? We have several other options. For example, we have a straight current carrying conductor. We can have something like solenoid. So we can have many other different shapes. But why is it that a circular current carrying loop is treated as a magnetic dipole? That's because you understand it in this way. For example, you have a circular loop which is carrying current. Now let us suppose you look at the same loop from both the sides, from two different aspects of it. Now when you look at the ring from this boy's point of view, what do you see? Now let us suppose in this loop some current is flowing, right? Now let us suppose that this boy sees that current is flowing in this direction. So current is flowing like this. So this is what the boy sees. So according to that boy, this current flowing would be, it is given by right hand rule if you want to calculate the magnetic field due to this current. So this boy sees that the current flows in the in the anti-clockwise direction, and when he applies the right hand thumb rule, he sees that the direction of the magnetic field due to this wire is towards him. It is towards him. His thumb points towards him. Now, when this girl who is standing on the other side of the loop, when she sees it, for her, the current is flowing in the opposite direction. If you have a bangle, let us suppose you hold a bangle in your hand, you look at the bangle. For you, if the current is flowing in the clockwise direction, somebody who is standing in front of you, for him, the same current is flowing in the opposite direction. If it is clockwise for you, it will be anti-clockwise for the other person who is standing in front of you. So similarly, in this case, for the girl, the current is flowing in the clockwise direction, and if the current is flowing in the clockwise direction, then the magnetic field will be away from her. So that means the magnetic field will again be in this direction. So what do we observe? We observe that the same current carrying loop can be treated as a north pole as well as a south pole, right? So if you look at the same current carrying loop, for example, we will talk about it mathematically. In our previous lesson, what did we see? We saw that far axial field for a circular current carrying loop was given by B is equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi into 2m by x cube, where m is the magnetic moment of the dipole, right? That is, m is equal to Ia, that is current into area. So now if we compare this equation with that of the electrostatics, where we have something like E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2p by x cube, which was the electric field at an axial point of electric dipole. So we see that they both are analogous to each other. Therefore, we treated a circular current carrying loop as a magnetic dipole. And also what I was discussing now, like for example, for this boy, the current was flowing in the clockwise direction. So we say that the clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. When we look from this boy's perspective, for him, this current is flowing in the anti-clockwise direction, whereas the same current seems clockwise direction for this girl. So whenever I talk about anti-clockwise means moving like this, and clockwise would mean moving like this. So how do we denote the polarity? We see that if the current is flowing in the anti-clockwise direction, it is representing north polarity. So you can remember it like this. So north is going in the anti-clockwise direction, whereas if it is in the clockwise direction, that means it is south polarity, right? So in this case, if we look at a current carrying loop from two different sides, we can see two different polarities. For this little boy, this current carrying loop behaves like a north polarity. For this little girl, the same loop behaves like a south polarity. So that means this if had we considered something else, for example, a long straight current carrying conductor, in this case we cannot visualize two different polarities or two different directions of current with the same setup, right? But in this case, with the same circular loop, we can visualize both the north pole as well as the south pole. So we can say that the magnetic field lines, the direction of magnetic field lines is somewhat like this. So that means the magnetic field lines will originate from north pole and it will go towards the south pole, and inside it goes from south pole to north pole. So we could verify all the properties of the magnetic field lines which we discussed earlier. So that is why we found that current loop can be treated as a magnetic dipole. So simplest magnetic element is a magnetic dipole or a current loop, magnetic dipole or current loop, because they both are the same thing. Right, so I hope it is clear to you that why is it that only a current carrying circular loop is treated as a magnetic dipole. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.